All right, it is line call time here on the Stack, and it is announcement time, as it is generally week to week as well. But first, we say a large thank you to our guest, Lance Cowart, with USA Pickleball. Lance, welcome. We really appreciate the time, of course, and as we're about to let people know, we appreciate the partnership as well. First and foremost, though, these are exciting times for pickleball, of course, but for USA Pickleball, you and I talk quite a bit via email and by the phone, and it's hard to track down where and when you're going to be, and that's because there's so many things coming online for you guys. I was just hoping you'd begin by talking about what it's like right now to steward some of this within the sport.
I've heard the analogy of herding cats, often used, managing chaos as well, but there couldn't be a more exciting time to be a part of the growth of any individual sport, for that matter. But listen, pickleball is a blast.
No, it absolutely is, and we sit within Performance Pickleball RVA, and one of the big reasons we wanted to have you with us, Lance, is to announce the partnership that we have formed. It's come together quickly, but it's come together wonderfully, and Performance Pickleball RVA is going to be very proud to host a select series event, which is a series from USA Pickleball here, the Mid-Atlantic, in the Select Series. Just tell people what that means. It's going to be July 18th through the 21st, a 4-day event, I think is the right way. We'll, of course, program around it as well. How that came to be, the series itself, what it represents in terms of the pickleball community, and why we were a good choice to host one of those events for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited about this series of events, and even more excited about our partnership with Performance Pickleball as well. We want to make sure that we do not lose the vibe of pickleball, the social interaction, the community development, all that pickleball was when it started. It would be very easy for it to become just a very competitive, cutthroat type of sport, as we've seen things progress into, and USA Pickleball is very invested in not wanting that to happen. And this select series of events was born off of our regionals, that we want to be community focused, and we want to do these across the country in a very amateur experience focused way. We want people to have great experiences when they play. We want to offer events that allow maybe somebody that's never competed or played in an event an opportunity to do that, where they get multiple opportunities to compete and to play, and then not only interact in the pickleball vibe, which is, social and friendly. So we've kind of put those thoughts together in this select series of events, and couldn't think of a better partner than you and your facility for us to get started with.
When you look at facilities or parks or wherever it is that you're putting these select series events on, what are the primary things that you look at? I think it's something that in the sport of pickleball, it's growing all the time, and new fangled things are always coming up. There's the bar kind of switches every now and then, but USA Pickleball sounds like you guys are trying to sustain a certain bar with everything that you do and everything that you're involved with. So when you're looking at a facility like Performance or anywhere else, what are the main things on that checklist for you guys?
Well, one is the entity invested in the sport. Are they looking to grow alongside us and along with our mission of just growing and developing the sport of pickleball? So those relationships and partnerships are key. We also are looking to help any of those entities that are looking to continue to expand. We need courts, and we would want to help these events support those courts however we can, both player-wise, exposure-wise, and financially, to help get those off the ground. Based on our latest estimates, we're almost over 200 players per court across the country right now, and we know we have a court shortage. So it's a big priority of ours to help entities get these going. We also understand that 95% of the recreational population aren't playing events, and we want to make sure that they have exposure and understand and know and continue to grow in their pickleball experience. And so we want to partner with entities as well to continue doing that.
Well, one of the big reasons why Lance joins us today, the Mid-Atlantic Select Series, part of a new, just awesome series that USA Pickleball is putting on July 18th through the 21st here at Performance Pickleball. We'll have all the details and registration information. Don't worry, folks, you won't miss out on that. We'll have you in the know when we have all that up and running. But Lance, my beginning with pickleball, it seems like forever ago, but it's really only been a little more than 2 years ago, began with a conversation with Linda Scott, who is one of our outstanding local USA Pickleball ambassadors here in this area. Diana Garland has also been remarkably helpful to me as we've, like you say, grow things internally but externally as well. There are about 10 other USA Pickleball local ambassadors here. How important is that program and those people who are, of course, the right at the beginning ambassadors, and how much busier are they now, as you said, helping you guys herd cats all across the country?
So my title is Managing Director of Field Operations. I'm in charge of the ambassador program. So thank you for asking this question. Our ambassadors are vital to USA Pickleball and vital to what we are trying to accomplish. They are our feet on the ground and our connections to the however many millions we want to say are playing pickleball right now. So they are huge. Their role has changed immensely. I've been with USA Pickleball 18 months now, and I was brought in to develop the infrastructure behind the ambassadors so that we could help give them the tools and resources needed to be successful in all of our future endeavors. So that's what I'm working to do. Their job was not now just introducing the sport and teaching people how to keep score anymore, which took significant amount of time initially. But now they have to be political ambassadors. They have to be able to present in front of city councils. They have to be able to understand equipment and the 2,000 paddles that are going to be submitted for testing this year. So they have to be experts across the board, and we have to make sure we are equipping them to be able to do that and help us grow.
One thing, Lancey, you mentioned earlier was about the recreational player, the amount of players that aren't playing in events or in tournaments. Since you have the platform here on the podcast, I'm just curious what you and or your ambassadors would say to people, even like myself. I have yet to be in a tournament or event like that to this point. What is the message to get people kind of over that fence and enter into one of these things?
Well, to me, it's not just about the competitive nature. I mean, it's basically organized schedule play with people of a like mindset. Is what we're pulling together. Again, we're going to be looking at launching USA Pickleball leagues. And again, people want to just compete and play with people of a same skill set that's both fun and competitive. And that's what our goal is to try to put that together and make that an offering for all of those players that are out there doing that.
U.S. Open's coming up, Lance. I know there's a whole contingent coming down from Performance Pickleball. Can you just I'm kind of just directing in a different way here off of that local field, but can you even express what that event has become? I mean, it is insanity, the level of people that want to be a part of that event.
Yeah, the U.S. Open, it's amazing an event. And it's an amazing facility as well to host that event. It's just one large party in my mind for the entire week. And it's just it's so much fun, from the vendor tents to the interactions to one of the things I love is all the events that they offer that aren't the norm, i.e. wheelchair, adaptive. I mean, there's several things that I think that we need to piggyback and grow to make the offering of pickleball for everybody. And so that event is special and I think will be for a long time coming.
Last thing I have from USA Pickleball's standpoint, you guys obviously need to, adapt with the sport and pickleball itself. You have a local favor, but even the national stuff that gets determined trickles its way down pretty quickly, unlike some other sports that are out there. What are some trends that you guys are trying to stay in front of or adapt to here in 2024 so far?
Well, we've announced our new nationals this year. Last year we kind of partnered on nationals. This year we're going back to our roots. We're going to own and operate nationals ourselves as USA Pickleball. We've developed a very tight golden ticket event. So on the competitive landscape, we want to get back to the elite nature that nationals was. And so to be there, you have to win an elite event. So it's the elite of the elite across the country. So that's one piece that we're getting back to. And then on my front, in charge of the rest of the country that are outside of that competitive landscape, again, you're going to see USA Pickleball leagues. You're going to see these select series events, and you're going to see a lot more community development pieces. We'll be launching Pickleball Serves, which will be a new fundraising foundation arm that we can start helping to develop the sport in many ways as well. So we're really excited about what's moving and trying to keep up.
Good luck with that.
Well, Lance, again, we appreciate you on so many levels. One, for having the confidence in us to bring a select series event, and for those that are just joining, that will be July 18th through the 21st, 4-day event within Performance Pickleball RVA. As Lance talks about leagues, my wheels are already turning. We probably want to host some of those here at some point as well. But we can't wait to see you down in Naples in a few weeks and continue to plan and build these things out. Continued success, and once again, thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.